What's up, you guys? It's your boy Miguel giving you your daily dose of radiation. In today's video, we're covering the workload difference between being day shift versus night shift. To give you some insights, I work night shift at a trauma 3 ER hospital, but I work so much overtime that I've worked almost every shift at my hospital. I've been doing it a lot. So I would say that the biggest load is during nights. There's only two of us at my current establishment, and usually most people it'll be just one or two, depending how big your hospital is. So in ours is two. So for the most part, I would say on a typical average stay, it's pretty steady pace, not crazy, overwhelming. You'll get like a few spurts of action, and then maybe towards like midnight, you may get like an MVC or something, or it'll just die down and you'll have kind of a dead window. So usually between 1 and 4 a.m. it dies down. You have time to either chill if you don't have that many morning ports, or you can go and start knocking them out before the morning rush hits again. So that's like an average good day. And then if you have a more busy day, then usually most busy days, as soon as you get in there, you're already slammed. Day shifts already leaving so much stuff because they've gotten slammed, and it's already kind of bulked up to a snowball, and you're just trying to chip at it, and it's a good amount. And then that will continue. Usually it'll continue to like we start at 8 all the way to like 11 to 12, and then it'll maybe just slowly start to taper off at that time. That's kind of what we call a busy day. Sometimes it might pick up again, and that dead window, we will have people falling or MVC or something bad, and then they'll just keep it chugging, and then you may get slow down between like 3 to 4 a.m. and then it picks up the morning people who wake up, fall, or whatever, type blood thinner falls or whatever. But that's a typical more heavier workflow. And then I would say day shift, usually you'll get there, and usually if the night shift went well, then usually the day shift kind of gets more of the heat, and then vice versa. It's usually, I guess, people will wait and they're like, oh, it doesn't hurt that bad, and then in the morning they wake up, well, it didn't go away, or I don't want to go to work today, let me go to the hospital type situation. So they'll show up in the morning, and then you'll do that, and then usually midnight, people don't know how to drive, so they'll crash, so you can't have lunch. I don't usually have lunch till all the way to like 2, 3 o'clock. That's usually because of the workload. And day shift, majority of the time, it just stays steady. Just like, you'll get like a spurt of a bunch of MVCs and other stuff, and then it'll kind of die. That will die down, but then you'll have every stuff from like the rest of the hospital kind of being chunked at you. So like it stays pretty steady. I would say, since these 2 years of working a bunch of OT, I would say I've maybe seen or heard maybe every couple of months you'll have like one kind of slow day shift. But for the most part, that's why they have 4 people, because it stays pretty consistent for the most part. Occasionally you'll have like a little dead zone, like an hour and a half, where it just kind of dies down. But then usually in the afternoon it'll pick up. Compared to our night shift, we have some pretty good naps sometimes amongst, like technically one person can nap, the other one has to stay awake. As long as someone is alert, it can save you tuchus and you won't get in trouble. Because if something spawns in, you can go do it. Take that view. So yeah, that's kind of an insight of what to expect. Whatever floats your boat. Some people, even though they know that it's so slow sometimes during the days, they just can't stay up, or their body or their schedule. They just can't do it. So they'd rather go work day shift and work a little bit more harder, less money. I'm just saying, if it's me, I'm gonna always be night shift, more money, and it'd be chill sometimes. Hell, there's been some times where night shift where I'll bring my device, not cell phone, but other device, and I'll just be chilling there for a little bit on the DL. Just no bosses, no manager. It's a pretty good gig. I mean, you still have to be on top of your game, because like you'll have to know a lot of like problem solving stuff at night, because usually, okay, like in the daytime, if something happens, you'll be like, yo, boss, there's this problem, and he's like, I'll take care of it. Or and the later day shift, maybe your boss is gone, but you're like, hey, yo, veteran tech, what we do? And then he's like, I've seen this before, this is what we do. But when it's you and the other person that work, and y'all both not veteran techs, you just hope to God one of y'all can figure it out, because you don't want to wake up the boss. This is like really important. You fucked up really bad. So it comes with its goods and bads. I mean, as long as you don't be messing up, or the stuff, your machine doesn't mess up, as long as you have something to do your Xray job and get you to the day shift, you'll be fine. Occasionally you may have to, think out of the box, because maybe the network's down, or you gotta put stuff manually. There's several obstacles that day shift doesn't have to go through that night does. Software updates always happen at night, so you will have to deal with those. But you know what? You're getting paid more money, deal with more problems. And yeah, it's been your boy Miguel. See ya on the next one.